Hello, I'm Skyknight and I want to show you my shelf collection. It is a new asset for the Unreal Marketplace store. And I want to show you just how it works. Not because it is difficult, but because it is a modular asset or a bunch of modular items that you could put together in your scene without much effort. As you can see, I already have um, a scene prepared with some deco items like the TV, a few books, a bunch of magazines, and a simple base. Uh, for showing my asset, I'm using two items from the marketplace. The basic parquet package, like this one, and a material package for walls and floors. So you have a better idea of what I'm using in this showcase. But I will show you the overview after I show you how it works. Mm, for now, you see one item here that is in the main folder of the shelf collection. It is the whole stand. It is this one. If you open it, you can see the 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 mesh. It has the polygons you need. I suppose or I assume that you will put it in front of a wall. So the polygons on behind, it hasn't any polygons in the back. So you don't have unnecessary polygons. It has a few materials, white plastic, a chrome, and a black plastic. If you close enough, you can see that it doesn't have uh, noise for bump or something. It is quite sorry, it's quite smooth for a plastic, but I think it is okay. But you can change all these materials for the ones you want. There is no problem. This is the UV. It is pretty simple. It doesn't have a complex UV map. It doesn't have one. Its collision is just a box. You can change that on Maya or something if you want. But for now, it has this collision for characters or something like that. If you want to leave this space blank from the collision, I mean having collision up and down, but not in the middle, you can do so using um, the tools inside Unreal, or you can use, as I said, Maya or whatever 3D program you used. Okay, this one is another example that is also here. It is this one, the box 1 by 40. It means the size, I mean 1 meter tall by 40 centimeters width, and you can replicate it inside, as you can see. Um, the deco items are not present in the collection because they will be featured in another collection, in a future collection. I mean, okay. So let me show you how you use this. Let me erase these items. I can use this one. This is a bookcase. You can put it the axis or the pivot, you need to adjust it a little, like so, so you can have your bookcase inside. You can also use this other bookcase. Okay, you can also adjust it by 5. As you can see, it only have a plastic black, like the last one I showed you. And the other bookcase, I mean this one, it has a mahogany wood material. With those two, also you will need to rebuild your lighting, but it won't have I mean, it won't take a lot of time to construct, as you will see. It takes a little time because I'm also recording this showcase, so I'm sorry if it takes too much time. As you can see, the lighting is done. Uh, I also have a camera here, which you can see. It is a little different, this view, from this one, because I will need to press play to update my lighting, but it is okay. Now I want to show you, let's erase these ones and put this box. It is by looking at the other side. You can have more of this, for example, and then you want create another like that one, for example. This one I already showed. You can also have the button box. It takes a little time because I'm recording, as you know. Okay. Now I can put it here. Okay. I need to adjust it to a little, just 5 units, just 5 centimeters. And I can also create a little base using these three. As you can see, they also have uh, two materials, mahogany material and an oxidized metal, like the box up there. It also have the mahogany wood material, the chrome material, and a work grid material, because uh, I'm not opening the doors. I mean the one inside the table, sorry, the plank inside, it doesn't have a material. You can put it anyway. Let's erase this box. For example, I want to bring this box here, put it like this. It has a light there. I mean, you can rotate this in any way you want, but it has a how do I say it? It has a place inside. Let me see if it is correctly placed. Now it is. Now you can see the light inside, as you see. I will use a deco object, for example, this base that you already saw. Inside, for example, let me take it a little far. Not that up. Okay. For example, let me take uh, let me use these views to correctly place the base. For example, let me take it far. It is already, I think it is already been placed correctly. Okay, so let's get back to this view. The object is inside. I also can to bring a light here, a spotlight here, for example, more or less. Let's get back to these views to put it correctly. Not that high up. More or less. You can also use an IES light to put in there. Let me change this color, but I want to use temperature for that. Let me change it to 5000 to make it more yellowish. It casts shadows. Let me lower, or no, let's just wider. Let's make it wider. The attenuation radius, let's make it a little tinier, like 50, no, 75. Not really. 80, 90, 100. Okay. As you can see, you can use an IES texture if you want. Let's see. Mhm. Let's leave it stationary. For example, let's put in there. No, let's leave it like that. Let's not put or okay, I will put the TV in there. Okay. Let's get back to the four views. Let's make it a little back. Okay. Let's get back to this view. And let's take it a little far in between. Okay. And let's build the light fast. You can put a picture over there and a plant to the side. I already have a plant, but I'm not putting in there because I want to show you quick how it works. Now you can see, let's change it for game view. Okay. And as you can see, this one has the lighting. The base looks okay. The shadow, it will look better with an IES texture, but I will leave that to you for now. I will add IES textures in the second version of this collection, as I did with my old lamp collection, if you already know it. So that's it for this piece. Let me change it quick. Let's erase the light also. Let me see. I need to show you this kitchen storage. It is a simple storage or shelf for a kitchen. -5 again. Okay. You can duplicate it also. For example, it has a glass in between. There is also another storage for kitchen. Let me put it back. Not that close. Again, -5. And this one has doors in it. So you can see. Let me build the light again quick. It will have a different setting for the lighting when you use it in your scene, because you will have different post effects. So maybe it will look different in your scene, but it's something that you can fix easily with your lighting setup. It doesn't have a really difficult, but you can see it already looks good. It has the doors in here for the kitchen. Except you can use it whatever you want. So this one also, this is a lower piece which you can use like this. This is also a top box, I mean, to put it up there. Sorry, let me take it out a little and put it like this, for example. I also have a trunk here. You can make it tinier if you want. Let me take it out a little. For example, this one has a bamboo texture, as you can see. For example, you can arrange your scene with these items. These are the items in the folder, in the root folder of the Shelve collection. I also have some modular items, for example, this background that you can use to put behind your stuff. For example, you can change the material too. If you want, for example, you don't want to use that material, you have a bunch of materials here. For example, we could use this one. Sorry if it takes some time. As you know, I'm recording. You can use this one, for example, or you can use, for example, the plastic. For example, you can use this one, for example. You can also have a base. I mean, it is a plank. It is a simple plank that you can use to put stuff in there. You can put it lower, like for example. You also have an L shape here to put also stuff in there. For example, the middle part is it has the chrome material to have a little reflection in there. You have two planks in here to put in your scene. I mean, sometimes you put planks in the wall to put stuff in there. They have different sizes. As you can see, for example, this one should create the lighting faster because it is a bunch of cubes. Now we have the scene with the correct lighting. You can see the wood materials have some reflection in it, like it is a polished wood. Uh, and those are the modular items which you can put alone or as a group. You can decide that. Let's erase this. Sorry, let's erase this. Now we can proceed with the modular boxes. These are boxes that you can use in a modular fashion. I mean, um, you can put a bunch of these boxes, for example. I'm sorry. Okay, and you can use different materials for each one. I mean, you can even change these materials. Maybe I have some in, no, just the packed wood. There is another material in there. You can use, for example, for this one, a white. You can use for this one, the black. Or you can also create an instance material of this of this material. You can create a material instance, for example, an X material, and the parent should be the glossy black or white. It doesn't matter. And in here, you can change if it is two-sided, if it is a default lead, the shading model. But you need to also add in here in this white glossy material, you need to convert this to parameter, as you know, so you can change it. Change the name of color. Let's apply it and save it. And when you get back here, you can see the color in here, so you can change the color to whatever you want. For example, a blue, a green, for example, a yellow, more orange, a red, magenta, for example, light blue, for example. You can change it to whatever material you want, just with this. And when you put it in there, this is the one. Let's change it for this one and this one. You can create more. I don't mean you just have one. You can create more and change this for a green, for example. And you can put it in here, for example. Now you have a tiny box made of modular boxes. You also have this kind of box. They are tiny, but you can scale it. They are not really that tiny, but you can scale them. This is the other box, as you can see, the one I put in the floor. But this one is the modular construction. I mean, I have in here the box that should be inside. You just put it in between, and you can create the same box in there. What difference there is? This one is complete, this one is complete, this one is not complete, which means you can animate the open and close state of the box. Another box I have in there, no, I'm sorry, that is the last one. But you can create the light again, you can build the light again, so you can appreciate the items better, how they look. Anything you want to ask me, just email me or send me a message anywhere, and I will try to promptly and fast answer your questions if you have one. I mean, this is a pretty basic collection. I mean, this is to save you time designing your levels, so you don't have to model every single shelf for your scene or your project. You can have those minutes to spare creating a beautiful level. So that is the help I can give you by creating these collections. I hope you like this collection. Let me show you the overview map now. Don't save. This is the overview map where you can see all the items that this collection has. Um, you can see there are a bunch of items you can use in your scene. These are all that it is in this collection, and you can use it whatever way you want in your scene, in your game, in your visualization, whatever you are creating. I hope you create something way better with these shelves and my lamp collection. I hope it is useful to all of you. So thank you for the ones that I'm buying my collections, and see you later.